Say, Drake, I hear you like 'em young. What's up, Guanaco? 17. Say, Drake, I hear you like 'em young. But I don't know if y'all watched the documentary yet. The documentary is what's up, KP? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? I don't know if y'all watched the documentary yet. We finally got the WrestleMania documentary we've been waiting on since April. It's July now. That's 3 months ago. We finally got it this week. And there's a lot of theories on why we didn't get it. No, everyone's number one theory seems to be that The Rock was blocking it from being released because it didn't point him out in a good light. And no matter what this documentary says, we all kind of got our opinions, and I don't think this documentary is changing anything of like how we feel about it. I think we all think Cody Rhodes was about to get screwed. I think we all think, well, like it didn't really tell us anything that we didn't already know. That we did get a few details, like apparently, apparently Cody Rhodes wasn't supposed to point at Roman Reigns at the end of the Royal Rumble after he won, and it was already set in stone that like CM Punk was going against Seth Rollins. And it was, from what I heard, people seem to think that The Rock versus Cody Rhodes was no, not The Rock versus Cody Rhodes. The Rock versus Roman Reigns was set in stone. But that's not what I heard from the documentary. What I heard from the documentary was it was a very good chance that it was going to be Rock versus Roman. So it was like, let's basically just be prepared for that. And I don't know how they were going to do what they were going to do with Cody Rhodes, but I think Triple H and Cody Rhodes like snaked The Rock and Roman, which is deserved. It came out a couple months ago that it was Roman Reigns' idea for Roman to win at WrestleMania 39. Now, I've never looked at Roman Reigns as a selfish person. I never looked at The Rock as the selfish person. But with this instance, it seems like they're very selfish. It seems like they were very selfish. I still, to this day, 3 months later, a year and 3 months later, I still truly believe that Cody Rhodes should have went over at WrestleMania 39. I still think nothing has been accomplished. Nothing has validated Cody Rhodes losing at WrestleMania 39. So for it to come out now that it was Roman Reigns' idea for Cody to lose at WrestleMania 39, and then it was The Rock's and Roman Reigns' idea for Cody to not even be involved in WrestleMania 40. Yeah, my title is clickbait, by the way. If y'all wondering, the Cody Rhodes is a snake. No, that's clickbait. I'm just be honest with you. It's full clickbait. Cody Rhodes did nothing wrong here. Like, I'll just say that off rip. Cody Rhodes did nothing wrong here. He did nothing wrong here. I think when people are playing shiesty like Roman Reigns and The Rock was, you got to play shiesty back. You gotta get dirty back, and that's exactly what Triple H and Cody Rhodes did. So they did what was necessary, because imagine if Roman Reigns was still the champion, bro. Imagine if Roman Reigns was still the champion. And I love Roman Reigns, and I can't wait for him to come back. But Roman Reigns does not need the championship. If anything, the championship was holding Roman Reigns back at this point. He does not need the championship. Roman Reigns is in that Undertaker, the Fiend type deal with his character, where the championship actually does not need, the championship is actually holding him back. Y'all see the way people be cheering for Roman Reigns to come back now? Like, you hear how people are cheering for Roman Reigns now? They was not cheering for Roman Reigns like that when he was the champion. I've been saying that for the last year or so. He does not need to be champion. So I'm glad that they got it off of him. Imagine if Roman Reigns was still the champion. Imagine, bro. Like, just imagine. And no matter what you feel about Solo Sikoa, no matter what you feel about whatever they got going on right now, Roman Reigns is like the most sought after person to come back. Not Becky Lynch, not whoever else is injured. People want Roman Reigns back. So again, the bloodline story does not end with the championship. I don't think the bloodline story is ever going to end. Do y'all see how many siblings and nephews Roman Reigns got? The bloodline story does not revolve around the championship. So, which is why I still feel like it was stupid for. Am I bald? What the fuck? I still think it was stupid for him to win at WrestleMania 39. So, uh, anywho, apparently, uh, apparently, Cody. Who knows what Cody Rhodes was supposed to do at WrestleMania 39? And then let's talk about how the narrative got out there that The Rock only wanted to come in because of CM Punk. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember the narrative that Roman or The Rock only came in because CM Punk was out? Like we all knew it was bullshit. We all knew it was bullshit. So like that whole narrative was disgusting. I'm sorry, I'm breaking out. I'm like a little insecure about it right now. My face is breaking out, bro. So that narrative was bullshit. Like, oh, he's coming in to save the day. Nah, you was about to take Cody's spot before CM Punk got injured, before Brock Lesnar left or left. That's being gracious with Brock Lesnar. You was about to take that man's spot before that. So nah, that's bullshit. And that tells you everything you need to know about the power dynamic going on here when it comes to Roman Reigns, when it comes to not Roman Reigns, The Rock, when it comes to The Rock. And I don't know what like I know he's a member of the board now, but I still don't know what like I get this sneaking suspicion when Rock comes back, Triple H is out. I've heard that before. I've heard that before. I've heard that when The Rock comes back from filming his movie, Triple H is out. I know they got some underlying beef because like it can't be lost on us that Triple H and Cody Rhodes did undermine those guys to get what they wanted, and it's what we all wanted. So The Rock, I'm looking at it the wrong way. Rock did the right thing. We got a good WrestleMania, and they did. But the thing is, we shouldn't have had the problem. And what I'm saying is, we shouldn't have had to go through all that. Like, if it was, he didn't do it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's like it. It's like you trip and fall, but you fall like and you somehow find $1,000. Like you didn't do that on purpose. You got lucky, or not? You didn't get lucky. You just like y'all ever watch The Boys? Do y'all like The Boys? Do y'all watch the show The Boys? Where Homelander kills that civilian. Homelander kills that civilian, and then like that guy just starts cheering for him, and then he's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I meant to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I meant to go crazy. Like, no, it wasn't The Rock's intention to get Cody Rhodes more over. That wasn't his intention. He did it. It wasn't on purpose though. What's up, G242 Marshall? How you doing? His whole intention was right. He was being selfish and he realized that people seen through his bullshit, so he adjusted. So now they're talking about now the idea is Cody versus Rock versus at WrestleMania. And then y'all know like he was suggesting that he win against Roman. He was suggesting that he actually beat Roman Reigns, bro. Like, let's not let it get lost on us how big of a deal that would have been. And I know it kind of diminished a little bit because Jey Uso did get the pin against Roman, but that wasn't a singles competition. But beating Roman Reigns was a big deal. It was a big deal. So for somebody who hasn't wrestled in 10 years to come in and Take that from Cody Rhodes, take that from Braun Breaker, take that from Gunther, take that from Seth Rollins, take that from Bray Wyatt, take that from Braun Strowman, anybody else who could have took that victory, that would have sucked. That would have sucked. That would have sucked, man. If The Rock would have been the one to dethrone Roman Reigns, that would have sucked. Even if Roman would have came back and won, that would have fucking sucked. So, nah, The Rock didn't do the right thing. He got lucky. He got lucky. He actually not lucky, but it's just he had no choice. He actually had no choice. He had absolutely no choice. Nobody wanted to see that again, bro. Nobody wanted to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns. So I I want to show. I don't know if I can show this, but let's see. If we get copyrighted, we get copyrighted. It is what it is. But I want to share screen. Follow your boy on Twitter, by the way. This was Cody Rhodes after they told him that after he had to give up the match. Much? Oh, there.
I have to believe, right? One thing, you can lose the faith of the fans. We've seen it tons of times. I have to believe that I won't lose their faith. And there might be fans who are upset that I've been talking about this title for 2 years and haven't decided to wrestle Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Minutes after the show, Cody was still processing what just happened.
Well, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can't. But y'all heard it? I can't. That's fine. What's up with all these jabroni ass niggas trying to see comment?
I have to believe, right? One thing, you can lose the faith of the fans. We've seen it tons of times. I have to believe that I won't lose their faith. And there might be fans who are upset that I've been talking about this title for 2 years and haven't decided to wrestle Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Now, I don't know if y'all was around when this happened, but I definitely was upset. I was cussing Cody Rhodes out. I was upset more with Cody Rhodes than anybody because it's like, bro, you a grown ass man. You a grown ass man. We hear stories all the time about Stone Cold Steve Austin telling Vince McMahon no. We heard stories of Shawn Michaels telling people no, Triple H telling people no, CM Punk telling people no. If those people could tell them no, Cody Rhodes can tell them no. If Roman Reigns can tell them no, Cody Rhodes can tell them no. Like, bro, you're not like I've never understood that. I've never understood that because what's the worst that could happen if you say no? What's the worst that can happen? You already being thrown under the bus. You've already low key being buried. If you say no, what's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that can happen? You get fired and you got to go back to AEW? That would fucking suck. But still, fuck it. You trying to snip my balls? I might as well. He turns back into he does not have to be Stardust. That's the point. That's the point. What are you gonna do to me? You already snipping my balls. You already spitting in my face. If I tell you no, what's the worst you can do? You already ruining my character. You're already destroying the thing I worked hard to become. If I say no, what's the worst you can do to me? I'll never understand that. I'll never understand why they don't just say no. Like, I get it. Like, and I'm not saying no to giving up the spot. You can't control that. You can't control that. Like, but when he had to look The Rock in the face, when he looked The Rock in the eyes and gave up his spot, when he looked The Rock in the eyes and gave up his spot. Let's see. Hold up. I wonder if I can find this picture. Cody gives up spot. Let me see. This shit broke my fucking heart when he did this. Cody Rhodes gives up spot. When he did this shit, I was done. I was so done with him after this. I was so fucking done with him after this. When he did this shit right here. Oh, this picture, this shit haunted me, nigga. You hear me? This picture right here haunted me. I never look. I thought I was done with Cody Rhodes, bro. Like, you got to think about my mindset, bro. At this time, like, Bray Wyatt just passed away. CM Punk just got hurt. MJF is gone. Edge is doing bullshit. LA Knight ain't getting his spot at WrestleMania, apparently. What are we doing? What are we doing? And now you this? Me too. I was calling. He got cucked. He got cucked. This is the thing where I'm saying, like, why couldn't he say no to this? Why couldn't he say no to this? Why? Unless the plan all along was to draw sympathy in a plan between Triple H and Triple H and unless the plan all along was for Triple H and Cody Rhodes to play the long game and be like, all right, look sympathetic out there, get people talking on Twitter, and then you know what I'm saying, we'll have no choice. I don't see why you can't say no to this. Again. You can't say no to the spot. You can't say no to the spot. Like, this shit, like, the match, if they wanted Roman Reigns versus The Rock, they would have done Roman Reigns versus The Rock. We know that. WrestleMania 31. Nobody wanted Roman versus Brock Lesnar. They gave it to us anyway. Nobody wanted Roman Reigns versus Triple H at WrestleMania 32. They gave it to us anyway. Pause. No diddy. We know damn well if they wanted that match that badly, there was nothing we could do about it. But this moment did not have to happen. I still don't get this. This was like, that man slid his dick down his throat and made him say thank you for it. That moment will never be okay with me. Until he won the championship. I forgave him after he won the championship, though.